Hey guys, hey, you're gonna hear my wife snore. How you guys are doing? Is you guys are doing? Cause I have a lot to say. Number one, I have a ridiculous headache. I'm gonna move you guys closer to my mouth, and I'm gonna shake her a little. So we need a new bed. We're ordering a new bed next month because obviously we don't even have a house yet. So there's no point in getting a new bed right this minute. But this one will have, like the back of it raised a little bit to help with the snoring ridiculousness. She doesn't have sleep apnea. We've had her checked. So yeah. Anywho. So I'm having a really hard time right now. Sometimes we talk about chronic pain on this channel. Sometimes we talk about mental illness. Sometimes we talk about weight loss surgery. A lot of times we just talk about random bullshit. Today is going to be one of those days where I'm probably going to talk a lot about mental health, and I'm going to talk a lot about chronic pain. So if that's not something that you're interested in, this video is probably not for you. I have a migraine where I've been throwing up. I've taken Zofran and Phenergan, and so far I'm still just nauseous and I feel shitty. No, I am not pregnant. Please don't say that. It just hurts me. I'm about to start lady time in the next day or two. I'm very emotional. So if we wind back the last year and a half, it's okay, baby girl. But year and a half. So in 2017, in September, I went to Montreal with my baby girl and had an amazing time. When we came back in November, she had to go to Korea, and it broke my fucking heart. Then I went to go stay with my friend Michelle and my friend Alicia for a couple days. I think I stayed about 12 days or so. And then I went back to California. In December 20th, which is also my birthday, I had my distal bypass done. Fast forward to January of the very next year, I broke my ankle. Fast forward to March, I went my first international trip to Korea. So I stayed in Korea. I think I stayed, I don't remember. I think I didn't stay for 3 months. I think I stayed for like 2. I think I stayed for 2 months, like a month and a half actually, because, well, we're not going to get into, I was supposed to stay longer, but yeah. Unfucking believable. The bullshit I had to deal with on coming back. But anyway, so fast forward to me coming back in May. I come back in May. Yuki breaks her jaw. Now I'm supposed to go back in September. So within May, June, July, August, and September, between those 3 months, Yuki breaks her jaw and has to have 3 separate fucking surgeries. Now, I am depressed. I am having a lot of problems with my ankle. I'm having a lot of problems with getting my doctor's appointments and stuff going on. Evelyn is gone. She's in Korea. We're both miserable, and my fucking dog's jaw has to be removed. So I am beside myself. I was going to take her with me to Korea, so I had got all the stuff I thought I needed, and then I realized that she wasn't done, that her jaw did not heal, and that they were going to have to take out the other part completely. And they had to do it the week I was leaving. Not only that, but the doctor forgot to tell me that I needed a $500 test and 3 years worth of her rabies vaccinations in order for her to go to Korea, which I did not fucking have. So Then the internet completely shit all over me because I had to leave. They were like, oh, you're a terrible dog owner. I can't believe that, Yuki's been there for you, and now, in her hour of need, you're leaving her. You're a piece of shit. You're like the worst dog owner I've ever seen. You're the worst person ever. Like, literally, like, people just came out of the woodwork to just tell me what, like, human garbage I was because I had to leave when she was having her last surgery. And my mother-in-law was going to take care of her. Oh my God, like worst person ever. So I left. I went back to Korea. I stayed for 3 months. Okay. Me and Evelyn both came home. We packed up a little bit of shit I had. And then we took a month, well, not really even a month, like 2 or 3 weeks to travel across the United States and to Fredericksburg, Virginia. So then she had to go back to Korea, which absolutely, again, fucking devastated me because we weren't sure when she was coming back and we had no idea where we were going to land. So I wasn't sure how long I was going to have to stay with Janet. So Janet is my best friend of 24 years. If you don't know that, we also have matching tattoos. That should tell you why. So we went to Disney. I got to see my mom for about a week. I had a great time. I did a lot of stuff that week. That week was insane. When we came back, I had a good time with her. We were just waiting on Evelyn to finally get a date to come home. So fast forward to, the middle of February, which it's February now, but February the 14th, excuse me, Evelyn comes back. Janet's car dies. Like literally maybe 15 minutes away from the airport. Evelyn has to take an Uber taxi to where we're at. We're caught on this base. Janet's transmission has gone bad, so it's a $4,000 fix. She has to get it towed 2 hours back to where she went, to where she lives. We had to pay like about $250 to take an Uber from where Janet broke down to back to Janet's house that night. So we paid for that because obviously it was our fault and it just same as all. So we paid $250 to get Evelyn from Baltimore back to Fredericksburg. Then I had to pack up all my shit. I had to say goodbye to Janet. I had to get everything ready. And then I spent 4 days pretty much sleeping in the back of this truck in ice cold weather as we're driving through snow and ice and like scary shit to come up here to South Dakota. So here I am in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of South Dakota. It is the coldest I have ever been in my entire life, and every part of my body lets me know this place hurts me. I don't know if about to yawn, hold on. I don't know if, I just need to get acclimated to it, but my hands are so stiff, and like I drop stuff all the time now. Like I don't have the dexterity and feeling like I normally would to like just do normal shit. Like I don't know if it's because I need my carpal tunnel taken care of. I need my ulnar nerves fixed. Well, obviously I need skin surgery to help with all of that, but still. My aunt has RA, so it's not hereditary, but you can still have it. You can be predisposed. So I don't know if maybe I have RA. I've also been told maybe I might have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue issue. We were looking into that before I was leaving. If you look at my hands through my videos, you'll see that I'm double jointed, and as you can hear, I'm popping them because they're hurting me. and it's the only way I can relieve some of that pressure is to pop them back into place. They're not really out of place. There's just a lot of fluid and stuff in between the joints that I have to release because they hurt. And that's the same thing with my wrist. To do the same thing with my wrist, and I do that with my shoulders. And so anyway, you know, I may have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which we would have to, you know, talk about that with, you know, another doctor. And I don't have any doctors yet. I'm still working on having doctors. That's where I'm having a lot of anxiety, because Rapid City is not close to where I'm at. So that's where most of my doctors, if not all my doctors, are going to be. Well, Evelyn works probably a 9 to 5. So if she's working, a 9 to 4. I'm sorry, 7 to 4. Technically. So I can't take an extremely expensive Uber all the way out there. I can't drive in the snow. I can't drive, period, with the medications and stuff I take. I've already told you guys that. But even if I could, I wouldn't drive here because I would kill myself or somebody else out on the road. It's icy, it's snowy, you can forget it. So I don't know how I'm going to get to my doctor's appointments. And, you know, they're going to have to make special concessions. It's going to be a pain in the ass. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that has to be done in a very small amount of time. And I'm always, like, on a crunch trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do. And then, like I said, we have no things here. So we have no pots, pans, you know, cookware of any kind. We don't even have any knives until, like, April, when our stuff gets here. We have a home, which we get to move into next month, but there's nothing to put in it because we don't even own any furniture, and furniture is expensive. So I'm going to be looking through Craigslist and thrift stores and stuff like that, trying to figure out, you know, how the hell I'm going. It's so laughable for me, like, how the fuck I'm gonna, you know, like, put a home together. Like, it's just this. As long as we're together, everything's going to be okay. That's what I keep telling myself, because it's the truth. As long as her and I are together, everything is going to be okay. I've just got a lot of stuff going on in my head. And I've just got a lot of stuff that I need to get done. And I'm just not dealing with this kind of pain where it is constant and it is not fading into the fucking background. It's all day. It's every day, and I think because I'm hurting, it's making my migraines worse. And, you know, I'm not handling things very well at the moment. And it has nothing to do with Evelyn. She is fucking the best thing ever, and she treats me so well, and she's doing her best to take care of me. But if I leave this room to let the dogs out, or even to go out and do anything, I am in horrific pain. I can't even begin to tell you what the cold feels like on my body. It doesn't matter. Like, it's like somebody stabbing an ice pick through every single one of your joints. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like somebody is stabbing me in my fingers. They're stabbing through my joints. Like, they're stabbing my hip. They're stabbing my knees. They're stabbing my fingers, my wrists, my shoulders, my neck. It feels like somebody is just randomly taking an ice pick and just jamming it into all of my joints. And, like, I'll cripple over. Like, I'm starting to have to use my cane again. And, like, when my stuff comes in April, so does my walker. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to start fucking using that. Even today, I went to the gym, and I'm paying for it. Like, my leg hurts so much. I had the best feeling. I enjoyed it so much, but I hurt. And my knee is just bothering me. like, actually, it's not even my knee, it's the muscle underneath my knee and my, like, the top, like, my hamstring, and then the one right above that, which I can't think of right at the moment. But I've got a lot going on right now, guys. Like, I needed to kind of verbal diarrhea all this out and have somebody to talk to, because, you know, dumping all this on somebody is just not what I'm capable of doing. I don't like doing that. I don't like just calling somebody randomly, like, you know, hey, how you doing? Verbal diarrhea. You know, here's all my problems. Here's how I feel. Help me. I don't like to do that. It makes me feel bad. So instead, I come to my community and people I know that understand what this is like and can at least talk to me and let me know that this is not just me, that this happens to lots of people, and it always makes me feel better to know that I'm not alone. And I know that I can always come here and talk to you guys, and I can be as emotional if I want, and I can tell you how bad I feel. And I always know that you guys are going to be here and you're going to be understanding. Well, most of you are going to be understanding. Some people are jerks. But for the most part, my community is fucking awesome, and you guys are something else. And I'm so very thankful for you spending time with me today. So I'm just eager to hear what you guys think, and tell me how you guys are doing. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear all about it. Write it down in the comments. Tell me what you guys are up to, how you're feeling, what's going on. Tell me more about your life. I love reading it. So I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, no matter where you happen to be. And I will definitely talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Good night.